Hey guys, so it's me, Ariana. I want to say sorry. I said I was gonna make a video about how to be alone without feeling alone, but instead, since it was just Valentine's Day and I was inspired, I'm gonna be talking about how to know if you found the love of your life or your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, twin flame, soulmate, other half. I like to say other whole because we should be whole. We should love ourselves first before we can love another. And I'm going to share the little ways that I've found along my journey that have helped me recognize the love of my life. The special one, the one that you are tied to by invisible threads, by an unbreakable chain that you voluntarily have around your entire being, that connects you to them no matter how far apart you are, no matter if you're coast to coast, in different countries, different states, different time zones. You are constantly thinking about them. You are constantly smiling at random times during the day. When you're in a conversation with the woman at the checkout line, when you're driving your car and a song comes on the radio, you're in this daze all the time. You're just constantly happy, and you know that there's love waiting for you at home. And when I say home, when you found the love of your life, is their heart, is their eyes, is their smile, it's their voice. Everything about them just feels like home. You feel like you've known them for all of eternity. The moment you meet them, you know when you look into their eyes. It is undeniable. You can try to deny it, you can see other people, you can go your distances, you can not talk for months, but you know in the back of your mind, or in the front of your mind, that they are the one. And there's no faking a twin flame. A twin flame is a person that you have walked beside for countless lifetimes. A twin flame is a person who fully embodies everything that you wish to be as a person, everything that you hope and aspire to be. They inspire you, they drive you, they motivate you, they push you to your limits so that you can become your greatest version day by day. They challenge you, they test you, they send you, like I said, they send you little tests to wriggle out the little parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed, to amplify the emotions within you that you didn't even know you could feel. Deep, deep, deep emotions of love and gratitude and admiration about every part of them. You love every part of them. You love their flaws. You love their mistakes. You love their bad days. You love their good days. You love every little word they say and every little facial expression they make and everything they do for you. And you wouldn't have it any other way. You can't see yourself spending your life or spending, your most precious energy in this life, which is time, with anyone else. You can't see yourself investing yourself fully into anybody else like you would with them. Yes, you can love other people in this life. Yes, you can have multiple soulmates. Yes, you can fall in love with more than one person in this life, and you may be in love with more than one person in this life, and that's totally okay. What's wrong with the love? But the way I see it along my journey, I've only been able to find one person that I would ever want to rise in love with and to grow in love with. And when I say this, I'm talking about the divine sacred union between masculine and feminine, the harmonious balance of the universe, yin and yang, water, fire, hot, cold, expressed through two vessels, whether that be a man and a woman, or two, whatever you're into, do you, polyamory, whatever the hell you want. So these twin flames, right, they have, like I said, invisible threads. You are magnetized to them. It's as if you guys have magnets, like opposite sides of the zodiac or something, just drawing to each other, and you can't control it. You try to fight it, right? You've tried to fight it before, I'm sure. But once you know, it's always coming back to you. You're with another person, you're out to dinner with another girl or another guy, and you're listening to them, you're like, yeah, but you're really thinking about the beautiful brown eyes or the beautiful green eyes of your lover. The person that you wish to be your lover, or the person that was your lover and you wish you didn't let them go. So that's how you know that you found the one. When you found the one, you find yourself doing things you wouldn't normally do in any other love match or any other connection with a person. You find yourself wanting to listen to their voice instead of listening to your favorite songs. And that's a big thing, because when you like music and you'd rather hear their voice, you'd rather turn down the music and hear them talk, you know you love them a lot. So they bring out the sides of you they didn't know you had. They bring out your sadness and your emotions and your pent-up blockages that you had held onto for so long that you didn't even know you held onto. And it's as if they sing a little tune and they just magically lift it out of your body like a wizard or a witch or something. Like, just they cast a spell on you just by looking your way, just by saying your name. You guys have your own little codes, your own little language, your own little way of communicating. You guys can communicate without using words. You don't even have to talk verbally, or you don't even have to text them. You guys are planning dinner together, and you'll just know that they want a picnic on the beach, or you guys are planning a date together, and you'll just know that they want to, like, I don't know, go on a Ferris wheel, or like go hiking, or you know what they like, you know what they love, you know what they don't like, you know what they hate, you know what they're afraid of. You know them like the back of your hand, because they are the back of your hand. They are you. Their hands are your hands, and when you touch their hands, it's magical. When you touch their face, it's magical. When you look into their eyes, there is such a deeply profound reflection of you that it's almost overwhelming. You wonder how you've ever looked into the eyes of anybody else and ever thought, oh, I think I'm going to marry this person. You look into their eyes and you're like, oh, I know you. I remember you. It's the most humbling and most beautiful feeling in the world. This kind of feeling does not come around very often. Okay, this is something that should be highly, highly sacred and highly respected, highly honored. Love is the force that drives all of creation. When you put a man and a woman and a man, a man and a man, a woman and a woman, blah, blah, blah. When you put two beings together that are meant to be together, that were written in the sands of time as two wholes of a complete cycle, the deal is done. Harmony is restored. Because ultimately love is what should be put on the highest pedestal in this lifetime. Yes, you may have separate careers. Yes, you may have places you guys need to travel to alone. Yeah, you do have, other men and women, friends in your life that you love and you respect and you love spending time with. But when you find your soulmate, you guys are completely trusting and respecting of each other's energetic boundaries and space, because you know in the bottom of your heart that they love you and they're coming home to you. Nobody else. They can go as far as they wish. But what do they say? If you set a bird free and it comes back, it loves you. And if it keeps flying, it was never meant to be. Sometimes you find a bird that's your little songbird that sings songs to you that you've never heard, and sings songs all day and night because they're just so happy to have you. They feel so blessed and so honored to know and to be loved by such a wonderful individual. And when you find the one, you look into their eyes and you see your future unfolding. You guys are on the same page. You have the same goals. You have the same aspirations. You have the same hopes and desires for the dream life that you've both always been envisioning from a young age. I mean, call it cliche, but they're the person that you want to be the mother of your children. If you're a man, they're the woman that you see would be a powerful mother. One that would be a powerful provider, a powerful protector of your little seed. If they're a man, there's someone that you see as being, again, a powerful provider. There should be an equal balance with providing for the family and the home front and for the relationship, not just for children, but you see the man as a safety cloak, as the man that would do anything for you, that would stand up for you in times of adversity, that would stand beside you when you feel like the whole world's circling in all around you. They're right there. They didn't go anywhere. Distance may take you apart, time may take you apart, but they're never gone, because they're always within you. I'm actually working on my first novel. It's called Across the Divide. Across the Divide, the reunion of twin flames around the world. So I have a good bit of it done. All of it's in here. Just gotta express its way into human language onto a paper, into a published book. And in that book, I'll discuss how twin flames communicate with each other, telepathically, energetically, emotionally, sexually, physically, in every way possible. There's no boundaries, there's no separation. They dissolve every idea of separation that you've ever had between you and another human being. It's the most majestically beautiful, magical feeling. And you know that they will love you through your every move, through your every decision, and they will always be there to show you that they only want what's best for you and what's best for your life. That's how you know you found your soulmate. They're not somebody who's going to tear you down or judge you or tell you you're crazy for saying the most wildest of things that go on in your mind. They laugh at you and they think you're adorable, and they think the world of you, and they want to hear your secrets, they want to hear your fears. Most importantly, they probably have fears and secrets and crazy thoughts, even crazier than yours. And you guys love that about each other. You can laugh all night. You can hold each other's hands walking down the street and feel so proud to be next to them. You just want to scream on top of a mountain to the entire world that you love that person. You can love them without even touching them. Without even touching them. It's more than just sex. It's more than just physical affection. It's the entire mind-body-soul connection. Sex between soulmates. I personally have been in one relationship with a person who I, would say was a very powerful reflection of me, one of my soulmates, but not my twin flame. We had a beautiful relationship for a couple years, and when you're in a relationship like that, the sex can reach a very beautiful level, and you can feel, complete reciprocation. It's a wonderful feeling. Sex is beautiful, but when it's between twin flames, there are no words. You're making love, and there's no faking it. There's no faking it. There's no forcing anything. You see them, and all you want to do is undress them. Undress their clothes, not undress their mind, not undress their everything, all of their layers, all of their baggage, to the point where they're naked and vulnerable, and you just want to show them, this is what you've been waiting for your entire life. This is what we've been waiting for our entire life, and we deserve this, and we are worthy, and it is time. And when you look at them, you know that there's no turning back, because you know that you can't undo a fall like that. You just can't. It's inevitable for a person in this lifetime to feel that drawn to another human being. And it's something that is meant to be accepted, something that you should surrender to, something that you should embrace fully, because a love like that only comes around once in a lifetime. Once. You guys will have your differences, you'll have your fights, you'll have your crazy nights, as all relationships do, but you fucking love each other, and you would do anything for each other. They're your ride or die. They got your back, man. They got your back through anything. They're gonna be there when the whole world's looking at you, and they're gonna be standing at the top, smiling at everyone with you, holding your hand, marching on, fulfilling the dream with you. And maybe a few little babies, if that's what you choose.